Hey guys, welcome to The Cure. So today we're going to talk net pots, and I've got two to show you. I've got one that's made by NG, and the other one's made by Hydrofarm. Which one do you think is made by Hydrofarm? If you guess the one on the right, then you got it right. And the one on the left is made by NG. So why would you wonder why I'd make a video about net pots? Well, it's pretty simple, because they're not all the same and they have different attributes, and that's what we're going to look at here. So the one made by Hydrofarm right here, I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's a little thicker, but it's also shorter. That's why I have this ruler right here. You might not be able to tell, but I'm going to go ahead and lay this across the top and show you guys. One is slightly taller. And I'm using wick systems, so these will be at the bottom of buckets, and I want the most clearance possible. But one thing I do like about the one made by NG right here is that it is taller, and this, depending on your application, this might work. So some of the differences are this one right here, it's a little softer. It doesn't seem as substantial in my hand, but it does have a wider lip. So when you sit it in something, the lip is a little wider than this one right here. And the one I have right here, made by Hydrofarm, it feels pretty substantial in my hand, I think I could, use it a bunch of times, rinse it off with the hose, run it through the dishwasher, and, it would give me many, many uses. I also think this one, I think this one I'd get a lot of uses out of, but I think I'd have to be a little more careful. They feel a little cheaper, even though I actually paid more for these ones, believe it or not, than the Hydrofarm. But ultimately, I think I like the Hydrofarm net pot a lot better. And that's just only because it feels a higher quality. So let's go over some of the differences. So as you can see, the slits for the roots to grow through are a little bit wider, and I like that. And these ones are a little bit more narrow. The bottom, where most of your roots will come out of, let's take a look. So it seems like there's a lot more space, So if you're using Hydroton and your net pots are holding Hydroton above some kind of solution, I think maybe this might be better. But like I said, I'll be growing with a wick system, and these will be sitting inside of a bucket, which is also inside of another bucket. So I want to have as much stability as possible. So the trade-off, I think, is worth it in the end. So that's just my 2 cents about these net pots. They're cheap, but there's a lot of options, and depending on where you go, your local hydroponics shop or a grow shop, a nursery, you're gonna get different options wherever you go. And you could shop online. You could get these online. You could get them on eBay. You could get them on Amazon. And, there's many options. And it's just kind of good to, have a side-by-side comparison, because you never know. And your money is your hard time and effort and your work, and you want to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. And honestly, I think these two are the best bang for your buck. But I'll end up using the Hydrofarm. Not because of the brand, but because it's just a better, more sturdy product that I think will fit my needs better. And that's why I'll ultimately go with the Hydrofarm. There are many great brands out there, and I don't just exclusively use Hydrofarm. I use many different brands. And as you follow along and we talk along, and I'll go ahead and share with you all the different kinds of equipment that I use, so that way you can learn from my own experiences. So, and that's really the point. So learn from each other. We can, talk it out, leave a comment, leave a like if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I want to hear from you. So, if you know of a better product, I'd love your opinion. I'd love to know what you guys are using. So, yeah. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you are. Peace.